Galaxy 16GB Tracfone for only $69. And not only are you getting the phone and you keep the phone, but you get a year of service as well, because we're gonna give you 1,500 megabytes of data, 1,500 texts, and 1,500 minutes. What that means to you is, with average use in a year, you don't have to pay anything else. You pay that $69 down there, and that is all you'll pay for the year. You will have service every month. If you want to upgrade and get more and more and more service, you can do that, but we found for the average person who doesn't use their phone every single minute of every day, this is gonna wind up being about $6 a month versus whatever you're paying now. We make the switch over very easy, get to keep your number. Everybody that orders gets a case to go along with it. We have it today at $80 off our regular price. It's free shipping and handling. Over 1 million of these have been sold, and you only pay $14 to get it home. That's our flex pay, which means you just divide it up by the number of months. You don't have to pay it all at once. There's no finance charge. We just want you to be able to get it home. And then if you don't love it, love it, love it, by the end of January with extended returns, you can always return it. Let me get Lori out here. Hi, Lori.
Hi, good morning.
It's so good to see you. Can't have a gift show in electronics without Lori Leland.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me.
So this is an absolute giveaway of a phone, and I know you were on with it before, and it did crazy, crazy well. First of all, you get this amazing, that TFT super cool screen, touchscreen. It's all high definition.
High def, yeah,
best of the best. You save a bundle, and yet you still get the style and the cool features of a Samsung.
I mean, you really do. So this is that upgraded 5-inch screen. So you saw how much larger it is. If you're upgrading from a teeny tiny phone, just know this is gonna give you so much more viewing area, high definition everything, front facing 5 megapixel camera. So you're gonna be able to take those selfies, do your video chatting, 8 megapixel rear facing camera with a flash. And we all know when you own that Samsung Galaxy, you're gonna be the one taking all the pictures for your friends, because everybody knows they take the best pictures. And this is one of the most aspirational brands to own. So if you have ever looked at potentially having a Samsung Galaxy and you've seen the prices, oh my goodness, you can get sticker shock for sure. With this, you're gonna have so much fun taking pictures, shooting videos. And then Guy, I didn't tell you this because I wanted you to be surprised. Oh. You are getting built into this gorgeous phone, in addition to all of the other features we've shared, octa-core processing power.
Octa? How many cores?
8 brains.
Most are like quad core.
You know what? Yes, quad core is what you typically find.
Right.
This is double that. So imagine being on a 2-lane highway or a 4-lane highway. Well, obviously you're gonna have more, more traffic flow on a 4-lane highway. Sure. Imagine now 8 lanes.
Nice
so
and
that
smooth.
It really is fast. So watch this. I wanna go into the Google Play Store. Look at this. Instantaneous. I'm updating on social media. There's no waiting, there's no downtime. You're watching your YouTube videos. You're gonna have everything right there at your fingertips. Look at this, Netflix. If you wanna make this your mobile movie theater, everything loads in an instant, so no more waiting. And then you said it, like really the best thing about this is that you're never gonna have a phone bill as a Tracfone customer. Yeah. And we are loading you up with what equates to $125 of airtime. And you said it, so this is the most we ever offer. It's 1,500 minutes to talk, 1,500 text messages, and 1,500 megabytes of data.
So there's gas in the car.
There's gas in the car.
Already, when you get it, you get a full year's worth of gas in your car.
For most people, yeah.
For most people, you know, and I always think about my mom who loves her phone, doesn't use it as much as I do, but she uses it a lot. But that's the good part about Tracfone is that you manage your phone service. You know, we're so sick and tired.
Getting a bill. You never get a bill.
We're sick and tired of having people tell us what we have to pay. You know, your electric bills and all your utilities and that, where you wind up paying $200 a month, and then you don't know what half of the things are on the bill, the usage fee, all these other fees. And listen, if you want a contract, this is not for you, because we're not going to put you in a contract, because when you're in a contract, you can't get out of it.
You cannot.
What's nice about this is that you try this out. You have months to try it out at no real cost to you other than a flex pay or two, and you get to drive it until the end of January. If you don't love it, and I know you will, then you can always return it. A lot of people buy this as their backup phone, as their extra phone, but we make switching over easy. Keep your same phone number. If you have other minutes, you can roll those in. I mean, it really is an ideal way to handle your phone service. You know, I always say if I knew what my gas costs would be every month, what the price of gas, I'd lock in.
What a relief.
What's nice about this is that you're in control. So you buy what you need. You don't pay for more than what you need. If you need more, you have the ability to add whatever it is you want. Here's some of the top benefits, 100 different international destinations, unlimited carryover, I just mentioned that, of your minutes, of your texts, of your data. You get to keep your phone number, there's no contracts, and of course coverage on the largest and most dependable networks that are available out there. So
absolutely.
It really is a great deal.
It's great. I mean, you're absolutely gonna get to keep your same phone number if that's a big concern for you. And then let's talk just briefly, you mentioned the coverage. This is nationwide coverage through the #1 top carrier in the country. This is the one that so many people are spending $100, $120 every single month, all year long. So this could save you so much money. There's no overage fees, there's no credit check, there's no bill that will ever come to your house, there's no early termination, there's no roaming. All the stuff basically we hate about cell service has totally gone away. And Guy, we have some beautiful colors for everybody in the case.
Lori's gonna give you all those colors. I wanna show you, you're gonna get a beautiful phone, okay, great high definition phone. You get your car charger and your regular charger, everything's included. It comes in this really nice package. And then as an extra gift, we allow you to pick your choice of case color.
Okay, so you have that gorgeous kind of a matte metallic rose gold, always wildly popular. We have the blue for you. We have classic black. This is that beautiful navy paisley, just so you can get a sense for that pretty style with pinks and yellows. This is white marble. Look at how gorgeous that is with the little striations through it. Looks really expensive. And then my personal favorite, I can't help myself, I love the glitters. And this is an embedded glitter that is nice and smooth, so it's not gonna get everywhere. It doesn't snag on anything.
Silver glitter.
Look how sparkly that is. I love the sparkle. So this protective case, it is custom molded for your brand new Samsung Galaxy J3. So all of the cameras work, the buttons work, but it's a nice way to protect it. And I'll tell you, if you want another case down the road, you can just get another case anytime.
Exactly.
But we include for you car charger, wall charger, app pack, you get everything.
And you're not oversold on things that you don't need. You know, when you go to the phone place and you get in there and you think, okay, I'm gonna spend about $300, $400 on a phone, and you wind up walking out of there and you're $600 or $700 deep into a phone and you've signed a 2-year contract.
So much money.
And then you got a monthly payment.
And you're leasing it usually.
Monthly payment is a lease payment.
Okay, so at the end of 2 years, they want you to send the phone back after you've spent all this money every single month to rent it. Isn't that crazy? With this, you own the phone outright. So if you are giving the gift of cellular service this holiday season, I can't recommend enough Samsung Galaxy, and then you're giving someone basically an entire year of airtime for that light to medium user. Think about what this means. This is 1,500 minutes, so that's about 125 minutes a month to talk. That's over 2 hours, by the way. 1,500 text messages, about 125 text messages every single month, if you want to break it down that way. And then if you use Wi-Fi when you're at work or the coffee shop or at home, this package and bundle could last you for a whole year with no bills, right? And it really is one of the most gorgeous phones out there with 8 brains. It's so nice.
The value, I mean, the value's double. I mean, and that's you know, we kind of put that down a little bit. I mean, when you think about what are you paying a month for your phone service right now? A lot of you are paying $75, $100, $150 a month. This is $69 for the year. So this is about $6 a month. And so many people have made the switch because they say, you know what? I can actually make a change in my bills. I can actually affect what my monthly payments are going to be on things. And if you could do that with everything across the board, if you knew that groceries were only going to cost you $10 a month versus $350 a month or a week, you would make that. You would make that change. I look at this like a compact tablet that you can make phone calls on because it's so it's such a beautiful phone, and it's a Samsung. You know, a lot of times when you get into phones that are of this sort of nature, you get into a cheaper phone with a decent payment plan, and you're like, okay, that's great. But then you get the phone and you're like, ugh. This is the Galaxy J3 Orbit. Okay, this is a big time phone that we're offering on a way that you can afford, and there's lots of little hidden fun things
really fun things that you can do. Yep, so this is Google Translate. So this is a free app that you can download out of the App Store, and what you do is you use your camera and you hold this up to things that you want to be able to translate in real time.
That's super cool.
And it translates it for you. So if you happen to be in a restaurant where you're not really understanding that menu, you can simply get this out and use it, and it's going to do that live translation for you. Do you know this will also translate translate live between you and another person and actually speak the word. So if you're speaking to someone from another country who speaks a different language, this will help bridge the gap between the two of you so you can understand each other. It's so cool. This also has one of the latest Android operating systems. So this is Android Google Oreo, one of the latest out there. So what I love about that is you have this incredible little bar right up here at the top. So anything you want to ask your Google Assistant, like what's the traffic, what's the weather, all you do is either touch that microphone or you can say, hey Google, how many days until Christmas? Talk right to it.
Christmas Day will be in 57 days.
No!
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty cool.
But I mean, this gives you all of your answers, your turn-by-turn GPS navigation. Everything is so easy. You can send text messages with the power of your voice as well.
And you know, you expect that from a $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 phone, but you do not expect that kind of immediacy and that kind of quick response from a phone that's only $69. And please remember, you're not just buying a phone, you're buying a year of service. That's the real big difference here, is that people look at it and they're like, okay, that's a really good deal for a phone, $69 for a Samsung. I'll just buy the phone. But remember, it comes with a year of service. There's 1,500 megabytes of data, 1,500 texts, and 1,500 minutes, and you utilize those. And we found that the average person doesn't use their phone that crazy amount of much. This could last you a whole year. But remember, even if you had to put more in, I mean, think about it. Even if you let's say you added another $100 for the year, you're still at $169 for the year for phone and service. Most people are paying that every month. I mean, when I was my old plan with Danny, I was paying $246 a month.
Yeah, Ken and I
The next month it would be $260. The next month $220. I'd be like, why is it going up and down?
And you can't plan anything because you never know how much it's going to cost.
I never knew.
You get dinged with overage fees with traditional service. That never happens here.
He took his phone on vacation. You should have seen the phone bill we got that month.
I don't even want to think about it.
For international stuff, he got killed.
With this, you have what you have, and then you know how much you have, and you can add more. Now, you might get this phone home, and you might decide, wow, texting is really my thing. I love it. Or you already know that you love texting. If you burn through the 1,500 text messages, no worries. You can add an additional 1,000 text messages for $5. Isn't that crazy? And then real quick, I just want to show you. So if you want to add anything, you can add a la carte. So you can add data if you want. You can add text messages, everything individually. So really, you're just buying what you need. I am so sick and tired of these service plans where you're leasing the phone, like you said, the phone is hundreds of dollars, and then you're paying for services you're not necessarily using. It doesn't make sense for a lot of people. My mom, this is a true story. My mom was on our shared service with the big carrier. Husband and I were paying over $100 per month each. Yeah, it was a lot of money.
That's what people pay.
My mom had a little rickety flip phone. It was $10 a month. So this was costing $120 a year to only share minutes with us. She could not send a text message. She couldn't go online. Think of the savings here on a full-featured phone that texts, that goes online. And then let me show you the screen quality real quick, because we all know Samsung Galaxy. They make some of the most beautiful TVs on the market today. Look at this. So as a matter of fact, this is processing the video so much more quickly, your Samsung Galaxy right here on the top. Look at the side-by-side comparison with a phone that was actually about $100. Let me try to get the glare off here. But look at how crisp and beautiful and vibrant the screen is by comparison. Because of that octa-core processing power, there's no lag time, there's no waiting, there's no juddering with that video. It is completely sleek and smooth and processing so much more quickly than a traditional phone.
It's a Samsung, so I mean, you know, because I mean, the best, some of the best electronics, TVs, all that stuff are Samsung quality.
So
I've had a Samsung for like 14 years. It's unbelievable.
Gosh,
this thing
so beautiful.
It's a big screen TV and it just will not die, which is good.
It's good.
But you can count on it. And I know sometimes it's a little bit of a roll of the dice when you get a no-name phone, even though you're getting a good deal on it. What's nice about this is we combined the really good deal with a really good brand. And Samsung's amazing. Okay, this is 5-inch. It's 16 gig expandable. You get 1,500 minutes, text, and data, all included in this phone. Yeah.
You need a great fancy smartphone.
It does everything
It does. If you're a Ring Video doorbell or an Arlo person, this will help you manage those devices. I can do my live view and see what my front door looks like right here at my house. Because this, again, octa-core processing power, 8 different brains. There's the front of my house. There's our little inflatable. It'll wake up a little bit later in the day. But there's my little Halloween wreaths that I finally put out on the door. Finally got around to that. But look at this. So this keeps me connected to my home. It keeps me connected to my Fitbit.
So great.
It does everything that you want it to do. And with octa-core processing processing. There is no waiting at all whatsoever.
It's
so fast.
$14 a month to get it home for 5 months. There's no shipping on this. It's free shipping. We'll send it out to you.
Oh, and international calling.
Yeah.
I forgot to say that.
You got 100 different countries that you can call. And
use your 1,500 minutes.
Minutes a minute, so you're good to go. There's some of the flags. If you can pick out a country that you love, you can call them right away. $80 off today for a Samsung phone. Free shipping and handling. If you want to divide the payments up, you can do it at 14. You have till the end of January to return it, and you get a case, whatever color that you love. Remember, we get that pink and the blue and the black, and we have that beautiful, what's this one called, Lori?
That one is the navy paisley.
Navy paisley. There's
Marble.
that nice white, and then there's the gold glitter and the silver glitter. All that comes along with it, plus chargers, everything you need to get going out of the box. Really great first phone for somebody if you have kids.
Great for kids.
Or,
no bills.
Yeah, or a mom phone. You have mom wants a phone and she needs an extra phone, a backup phone in case yours dies.
For the babysitter, grandma and grandpa, one for the glove box in your car.
Deal.
Standby time on this is 3 weeks with the battery, so really nice to have on hand.
Get it. You're going to love it. All right. We're going to take a little bit of a break. You stick around because